welcome to Cooking with Laquelle. So today we're going to make my special macaroni and cheese. I will tell you everything that's in it, all the cheeses, and it tastes so yummy. You ready? Here we go. First, you boil your water. You put a little bit of oil in it, so keep the macaroni from sticking. Then these are my cheeses. I use a lot of cheeses, and I will be naming every cheese that I put in my macaroni. Stay tuned. Be right back.
CJ knows.
I think I need a sous chef. That's that Cooper Sharp there.
CJ knows.
Depending on how much macaroni you want to make, that's how much cheese you want to need. Okay, so this is basically like a pound each of all the cheeses. We must never forget the cream cheese. This is the special ingredient. Don't leave home without it. I'm about to add this macaroni in. This is a really big box, so you do not need to use all of this. I promise you. You can use a half a box of this. And like I told you, depending on how much you want to make, if you're making it for a big family and a big old environment or a party, then yeah, you would need to use this right here, 2 pound bag. But I'm only using half, so that's like a pound. Pour it in here. We're gonna let it cook down. We're gonna mix everything together, pull everything together, and then I'm gonna show you why my macaroni is so good and so great and so cheesy, because there is a lot of cheese inside my macaroni. Make sure you stir your macaroni frequently, because you do not want it to stick. You do not want it to be clumped together, and you want to watch over it. It usually takes about a good 7 to 8 minutes for your macaroni to cook. You do not want to overcook it, because you still have to stick it in the oven to still be cooked. So make sure it's al dente, and then mix your ingredients together. And I will be showing you everything I do in just a few minutes. Let's go back over to the cheeses. So I'm going to tell you every cheese that I put in here. So first we have Cooper Sharp. We have mild cheddar. We have Gouda. We have Munster. We have Colby Jack. We have Monterey Jack. We have cream cheese. And what else was in there? That was it. So mix all those together, and I'm going to show you how I put together my batter for it to keep it nice and loose. And then you will have the perfect macaroni and cheese, just like me. Always make sure you stir. You want to watch your food. You do not want your food to overcook. That is the worst feeling in the world. And you don't want people talking about your food So I'm like, it was all right. But that macaroni was mushy as hell. You know, that's what you don't like. So I'm a watcher. I watch my food. I kind of stalks my food when I'm cooking. Be a stalker. Stalk your food so it can come out perfect. Taste it. Let me see. They ready. She ready. I'm going to put all my cheeses in. Make sure them noodles are still hot. Drop it in. Drop it in. Drop it in. Get all your cheeses. I'll mix it up and then I'm gonna go back again. Do it again. So mix it up. Make sure it stays hot. See that steam coming from there? See that? So I always make sure them noodles is piping hot. Ooh. Go in, little buddy. You're gonna keep on working it out. That's how you make it the cheesiest. They say macaroni and cheese. I say cheese and macaroni. There ain't no macaroni and cheese without all the good luscious cheese. So I'm gonna cover it, steam in there and melt down some. While we waiting on that, I'm gonna put together my batter. Because there is no good macaroni and cheese without a banging batter. So, I'm just dropping stuff. Lord have mercy. Getting clumsy in my old age. Just a second. Gotta rinse this off. So, we use milk, pepper, salt, eggs, and I forgot to get my sugar. Where is my sugar? Sugar seed. I shop a lot. See on treats up there, I don't need them. They be calling my name. They be like, ma'am, come try me. Milk. Now, I like mine to be a little loose so it can really give it that creamy. So, I'm going to do 2 cups. Because it's not a big pan of macaroni. So, you don't want to overdo it. Because then it's going to take longer to cook. So, I'm going to do 2 cups of it. Okay? You're going to take your eggs. 2 eggs. Make sure you don't get no shells in there. Because, you know, people will talk about you. They're like, girl, I want to eat that macaroni and cheese. She had all types of shells up in there. We don't want that. You want to beat this. Make sure them eggs is totally beat up in there. I wish somebody put on some air because I'm like dying in here, sweating to the oldies. I look like I'm doing a Richard Simmons film, okay? Ain't did no exercise. House hotter than Satan's drawers. He brings me the fan that doesn't blow anything. Okay. Yeah, he's so special. Okay, so we're going to put some salt. Now, this is the thing here. Salt, you don't want a whole lot of that because it can overpower. So you're going to make sure you put your sugar in it because the sugar takes away that real salty taste. And if you're using like Velveeta, like I said, Velveeta already has a salty, a high sodium taste. So, don't use a lot of salt because that Velveeta already has a lot of sodium. And I don't want y'all to hurt yourself. So we're just going to put about a tablespoon, maybe half a tablespoon. Half, we ain't going to put the whole. You put in there. And then we're going to stir again. And then we're gonna put our black pepper. Now we want to put some black pepper. We want to make sure we get the black pepper good because black pepper really gives it a nice taste on it. Plus, that black pepper gives it that look, you know, like you can see the seasoning in it. So you're gonna put some black pepper. We're gonna do teaspoon. You're gonna whisk it in. Now the sugar part is the part. Let me tell you why. You have to taste the batter. Now some people are like, taste the batter like it's milk with eggs. Of course you have to taste it because you have to make sure that it's to your liking. That it's not too sweet or it's not sweet enough. They must make these childproof because I can't even get the sugar with them. Jesus Christ. So I'm gonna pour this in here, and I don't really know how much it really is, too much, but y'all see the glass, right? So I'm only gonna pour it like here. I think it should be enough simply because I'm not making a big one, so you don't need a whole bunch of sugar. But to your liking, and I advise just a little at a time so you can taste it and make sure that it's not too sweet. You don't want candy macaroni and cheese. You know, you don't want candy macaroni and cheese. So you just taste it better. Just a little fingertip. Nope, didn't do it. Pour that on there. And I'm probably gonna need more because usually I freehand because I know my food and I know how to cook it, but I want to help y'all, so I want to make sure y'all get it right. Boom, there it is. Watch out now. Now we're gonna add the batter in. So now with the batter, you just pour it all in. Make sure you get all your nice little sugars and salts at the bottom. Get it all in there. Get it all in. Get it all in there. And then you just want to work it all the way in there. And this kind of cools down the macaroni, the heat that was on it. But you see the juices in it. This what makes this really turns out perfect when you have this looseness to your macaroni. You just keep stirring, and those pieces, them big pieces, are going to melt down and turn so chewy, ooey, luscious, and it's just going to be a beautiful thing. And my macaroni is so good. This would just literally just be like dinner. Like, hey, dinner is done. What we having? Macaroni. This one of those meals. Always add you some paprika at the end so you can give it a little color because you don't want your macaroni all light skinned on the top. Nothing against light skin, but you know. You know, I don't want nobody come for me. What you mean light skin? You know, everybody is touchy these days. So I just want to let you know I love you light skin people. Y'all are the greatest with your good hair and everything. I love y'all. All right. This is about to go in the oven. This is in a cast iron pan. This is like the best pan to cook it in. I know everybody don't have one. I think everybody should invest in one though. It makes the best cornbread. Oh my God, the best cornbread. And it really makes your macaroni come out so delicious. So get you one of these, especially if you're just cooking just for you and your family in the house. This is like the best pan ever. So I'm about to put this in the oven. My oven is on 425. And stay tuned, I'll be back so I can show you the end results of this cheesy, beautiful macaroni and cheese. The oven beautifully cast iron. Gotta get you one. Okay guys, so I just pulled it out the oven. As you can see, it's nice and cheesy. This is the final product. See that? Ooey, gooey. You see how all those cheeses have melted? And I promise you, your family will love it. It's like, it's not dried out. You see the cheese just right there, just nothing better than that. So stay tuned to my next videos where I'll be showing you other things that you could cook at home at perfection. Some gourmet cooking coming where you can wine and dine your loved one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.